Most DUI cases in Marin County end up in some type of a plea deal. What I would say is less than 2 to 3% of the DUI cases where people have been arrested for a DUI in Marin County end up in a jury trial or get dismissed. The problem with the DUI is that everything is stacked against you. The law is, juries are very biased. Everyone knows someone who's been hurt or killed in a DUI accident. So these are very, very tough cases. This is why getting the most experienced DUI attorney you can find that you can afford in Marin County to help you with your case, usually negotiating your case, is the best route that you can take when you have been arrested for drunk driving in Marin County or any other county in the San Francisco Bay Area or California. What we're talking about here is, what factors come into play in negotiating these plea deals. And I would say typically the biggest factor would be the alcohol level. The closer you are to the legal limit, the better chance in most cases we have of negotiating the case to a lesser charge, which is typically a wet reckless. But there are a lot of other reasons or ways that we can get charges reduced, especially when there have been accidents or injuries, whether they're major or minor. Also, depending on how many DUIs you may have had. Most people who get a DUI, it's the first time, but a lot of people, second, third, fourth, or more, believe it or not. And so the penalties get very extreme. They're tough enough for a first DUI, but for repeat offenders and accidents, those are big issues. Other things that come up that we need to try and negotiate away. Sometimes we've got enhancements in Marin County DUI cases, like a child or a kid in the car, high speed allegations, which can result in, with some of the charges, potentially 60 days additional in jail if you get convicted of a DUI. So there's so many people since the pandemic started who are, lead footing it all the time. And we're seeing a lot more of that, high speed with DUI cases. That has become a major issue. A lot of times we're also dealing with immigration issues. We will do collateral consequence presentations to the district attorney's office in Marin County. They have a committee that will evaluate a case. Also with professional licenses, sometimes, we're able to have success. It's tough. But if you have a professional license, a doctor, a nurse, or something like that, the DA may take that into consideration, especially since the pandemic and the greater appreciation that society now has for the medical field, which is so deserved. So there's a lot of things that can be negotiated, a lot of reasons to negotiate, and also, we negotiate to give our client a choice. We get the best offer we can negotiate, and then the client can choose between taking that plea deal on what we've negotiated in Marin County or going to a jury trial, because those are typically the choices that someone has. Anyway, any other questions about plea deals or what influences them? I talk to clients all day, every day about this, sometimes 7 days a week. If I'm awake, I'm working, and people are always welcome to reach out. Always prefer after hours a text instead of a call, and I'll try and return it if I can't that night. As soon as I get up, I'm checking my electronics and getting back to people, because I do understand how important it is. If you've just been arrested for a DUI, you want answers, you need answers, and you deserve answers from someone experienced, someone who understands DUI law in Marin County. So reach out to me. I will get back to you as quick as possible and answer all of your questions.